Hello champions, we got a new character preview. This time it is for Typhoon the Natural Disasters. He is the free character for the Colossal Classic event that begins on Monday. We're gonna have a look at him at 4-star gold as usual. Again, he was only sent to me for the preview. I don't get to keep him. And also should be noted, be careful when the town up start up on Monday with this guy, because they made him recruitable at 2-star gold, which means that you're going to get him either from the first milestone of the town up event or the first node of the first tour that will be released. But you can recruit him at 2-star gold, which would save you a lot of tokens, Evo tokens, and God knows we don't get that many of those, even though they're increasing it for next month. If you don't get him at 2-star gold, you probably won't be able to make him 3-star within the first week. But if you do, you will. And they said that there's going to be a lot more shards for him in the keys. And also in the town hub itself is going to be 4 bags that have shards for him in it as well. So you might want to do those before you start working on him. That way you can just take those 80 shards you're going to need to recruit him at 2-star gold, and that's going to save you all those Evo tokens, and then you can use those to move him from 2-star gold to 3-star bronze. And I don't know if there's going to be enough for 3-star silver. You get 350 in the first week or so. So that's my tip. You might want to wait until you start working on him and save yourself the tokens. That way you don't even need to buy a fuse up offer or anything. You can just do it with what you get. So, all right. Typhoon, as a coach at 9,000, he makes Red Gem do 15% more damage and Blast Gem do 25% more damage. That's like a perfect coach for China, for example. He has links with the Natural Disaster, with Earthquake, which is matching Green Gem charge move of that color by 2 more move points. Also with WCW and New Gen, only 1 gear. Now the first move set we're going to have a look at is going to be the Bearhug Slam. Bearhug Slam, 12 MP yellow move, finisher deals 58.2k damage, choose 4 gems to make into Protect Gem of strength 4500 and pin the opponent. The Bearhug, 10 MP green move, submission, generate 10 random submission gems and do 3400 damage for 6 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining sub gem turned into Protect Gem of strength 3500. Rib Breaker, 8 MP green move, deal 14.7k damage and make 5 random gems into yellow gems. Now trainers for that, we're going to be using Steel to basically start with 4 more green MP. We're going to be using Arlen Booker to create 4 more Protect Gem. We are going to use the new Earthquake, which is the character you will get shards throughout the month to try to unlock. What he does is that move that generate Protect Gem will create 1 more Protect Gem, and Protect Gem reduce damage by an additional 20%. Also, we're going to have Bailey, which does pretty much the same thing. She generates 1 extra Protect Gem, and those Protect Gem do 15% more damage. So those combined, or Protect Gem, are going to do 35% increase. And we're going to make 6 extra of them with the finisher. So we're making 10 of 5,400, almost 5,500. That's a lot. And that's really strong. I mean, there's a bunch of different possibilities. Obviously, I got limited time for this preview, so we're not going to see that many options because, like, it's like feuds today, and there's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I really don't have that much time to do these previews. Not going to give you a lot of options. You can figure out a lot of them on your own. Like Arlen Booker works. You could be using Braun Strowman. Hell, you could be using Dolph Ziggler to help generate more yellow as well. With the perks, you probably don't need that much to have Steel there. You can work without. Like I could replace Steel with Braun or Ziggler. That would still work. I mean, there's many different variations of this you can do. There's even different variation of the move set itself that you could do that we might see later. So let's get into action. Let's do this versus set. Okay. So we're gonna try to get some yellows. That didn't work out. Okay. We'll go for the yellow now. Next turn we'll do the submission. Alright, so we'll do the sub. We'll be left with hopefully a bunch of protect gems. Those, as you saw, are gems of 4,200. Now we're gonna do the submission, the finisher, which is putting 10 more of those protect gems. Let's try to put them in places that he might not go for. Way too heavy protect for him to get out of that. That worked out pretty good, especially considering I didn't really have much of MP to begin with. Next time I'll show you the actual bonus I have with the perks and everything though, because I forgot to show it before that. So let's have a look at the next spec. Alright, slightly different moveset this time. We're going to be using the yellow green one, which is the Rib Breaker. So it is the Bearhug 12 MP yellow move. Finisher deals 58.2k damage and choose 4 gems to make into protect gem of straight 4,500 and pin the opponent. The following Powerslam 9 MP yellow move, deal 22.7k damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent's gem by 30% for 5 turns. And the Rib Breaker 8 MP green move, deal 14.7k damage and make 5 random gems into yellow gems. Trainers for that are going to be Steel to start with more green. I'm going to be using Ziggler to have more yellows, but again, you could be using Booker or even Braun Strowman here. Using coaches Earthquake and Bailey to give more of those protect gems and have them more powerful. Could be using Rikishi to help getting that yellow as well. That would work too. Or even Booker Hall of Fame to have more yellow generated and have them do more damage. We're going to see against Seth. I don't think this is going to be much better than the previous one because I kind of like the submission better than the 30% less gem damage move. Oh, that ended our turn, so we won't get to try that now. Okay. There, we're gonna do that and save ourselves 30% gem damage, which Seth will do because his blue generates a lot of gems. Now we're gonna do the finisher, which we pick 6 gems to set up as protect. And you could not kick out of that because you got to think also 30% less gem damage. That means he's doing 30% less to kick out of a pin. Plus, those protect gem also protect from a lot, so that it ends up that he pretty much has to hope for a cascade to get out. So this actually worked better. I kind of didn't think the fact that it was going to affect the pin also, that 30%. Definitely worked better than I expected it would. Alright, let's look at something else. Alright, we're going to have a look at a last spec, and before we do that, and before I forget, I'm going to show you the active buffs that I've had for the previous match that you saw and this one. So I got the 15% more health and gem do 50% more damage. Those are the faction feud bonus. The heal gems do 35% more health. That is Typhoon's boost for the month. Take 10% less damage from all color move. That's the standard perk that is always on. 20% more health. All color moves start with 3 more MP, and matching all color gem increased by 2. This is the current tour perks, and that's all for the buffs. Alright, so this spec, which is going to take advantage of that healing buff, is the blue, and yellow one. It is the Bearhug Slam again, 12 yellow MP. Finisher deals 58.2k damage and choose 4 gems to make into protect gem of strength 4500 and pin the opponent. The Tidal Wave, 7 MP blue move, deal 12.1k damage and make 7 heal gems into yellow. And the Body Avalanche, 8 MP blue move, deal 16k damage and choose 5 gems to make into heal gems of strength 10.5k. Now trainers for that. We're going to be using Lawler to start with more blue. We're still going to use Arlen Booker to make more of those protect gem because they are really strong, especially since they're going to be boosted by both, again, Earthquake and Bailey. That's going to make them really powerful. You could be using, instead of Arlen Booker again, Braun Strowman would work, or you could go with Mankind to have more health out of those heal gem. But considering the matches are fairly short, you're probably not going to lose much health by the time you get to that finisher. So getting the amount that we're going to get out of that already, it would probably just be overkill. Or you could be generating more heal gem, but then again, you're just going to convert 7. So you're already making 5. So if you're making 9, you're doing 2 too many. So all right, let's see how that pans out. We've been lucky so far because Seth didn't dodge any move, which I'm sure he will now that I said it. Alright, so thanks to the perks, we're good to go right away. So we're going to pick 5 heal gems to make into yellows. Let's make those. Nah. Let's make it like that instead. And something like that. That'll convert them into yellow and heal me, which I didn't even take any damage yet, but it filled my yellow. I'll be able to use my finisher on the next turn. And I already got a good chunk of blue ready. Well, he's getting a good cascade right there. Alright, we're out. Could have used a submission now. Alright. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 pretty strong protect gem right there. and he can get out of that. That finisher with those coaches is so strong, it almost doesn't matter which other 2 moves you pick. Alright, well that is it for him. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. If you have any questions, ask them, and if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. Ciao.